heck is that?
This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following, Chesapeake Bay from Sandy Point to North Beach, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay from North Beach to Drum Point, Maryland. Tidal Potomac from Key Bridge to Indian Head, Maryland. Tidal Potomac from Indian Head to Cobb Island, Maryland. Tidal Potomac from Cobb Island, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia.
This didn't show up on
Bay,
IEM.
Choptank River, Pawtuxet River. Chesapeake Bay north of Pools Island, Maryland. Chesapeake Bay from Pools Island to Sandy Point, Maryland. Patapsco River and Chester River. Small craft advisory remains in effect from 10 a.m. this morning to 11 p.m. this evening. Gale warning remains in effect from 11 p.m. this evening to 6 p.m. Saturday. For the gale warning, northwest winds 15 to 25 knots with gusts up to 35 knots and waves 2 to 4 feet expected. For the small craft advisory, southwest winds 10 to 20 knots with gusts up to 30 knots expected. The areas affected include tidal Potomac River from Key Bridge to Smith Point, Virginia, and Chesapeake Bay and adjoining estuaries north of Smith Point, Virginia. The hazardous weather conditions are expected for the gale warning from 11 p.m. this evening to 6 p.m. Saturday. For the small craft advisory, from 10 a.m. this morning to 11 p.m. this evening. Impacts: strong winds will cause hazardous waves which could capsize or damage vessels. Mariners should alter plans to avoid these hazardous conditions. Remain in port, seek safe harbor, alter course, and/or secure the vessel for severe conditions. The Northern Virginia Mountain forecast for elevations above 2,000 feet including the Skyline Drive. Freeze warning in effect from midnight tonight to 10 a.m. Saturday. Freeze watch in effect from late Saturday night through Sunday morning. Damaged vessels. Mariners should alter plans to avoid these hazardous conditions. Remain in port, seek safe harbor, alter course, and/or secure the vessel for severe conditions. This is a statement from the National Weather Service. For the following, tidal Potomac from Indian Head to Cobb Island, Maryland, and tidal Potomac from Cobb Island, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia. Gale warning now in effect until 6 p.m. Saturday. Small craft advisory is canceled. West winds 20 to 30 knots with gusts up to 40 knots and waves 2 to 5 feet. The areas affected include tidal Potomac River from Indian Head, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia, and Chesapeake Bay from Drum Point, Maryland to Smith Point, Virginia. The hazardous weather conditions are expected until 6 p.m. Saturday. Impacts: strong winds will cause hazardous waves which could capsize or damage vessels. Mariners should alter plans to avoid these hazardous conditions. Remain in port, seek safe harbor, alter course, and/or secure the vessel for severe conditions. The current time is 5:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The latest river levels in the Potomac, Shenandoah, and Rappahannock basins are as follows. All reports are current as of 1 p.m. and are measured in feet. For Potomac River at Shepherdstown, 6.4. Potomac River at Point of Rocks, 5.9. Potomac River at Edwards Ferry, 8.5. Potomac River at Little Falls, 5.3. North Fork Shenandoah River near Strasburg, 3.5. South Fork Shenandoah River at Front Royal, 3.0. Shenandoah River at Millville, 4.7.